I miss the family I used to have. I feel like everything's so different now. Sitting by the fire as we'd watch the flames burn out. I miss the days I wasn't afraid. Now I always have my guard up, hands on my face. I learned to cope with the pain. I know that people think I'm trying to get attention, but in reality I'm trying to send a message. I know there's kids out there that are going through the same thing, and if you're one of them, I hope to help your suffering. Just know it will get better, and these feelings do not stay the same. No, they don't stay the same. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life, and I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my a couple friends on my way up. I took a couple L's, but that's just normal talk. I popped a couple pills, but they don't do much. And now I take Prozac in the morning with some other stuff. But why did I get into this? I feel like this is all a dream. But when I wake up, look around, this isn't even make-believe. So I sit in the corner thinking back to all the memories. I grew up with these fake beliefs, by the time I find a remedy. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life, and I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my
What's up, everybody? Yeah, I put the 3-minute song on tonight because I unlisted the video last night, not knowing if I would go live after Roadhog. And then when I said, all right, fuck it, I'll go live tonight, I didn't realize it was still unlisted. So I'd set the time, all that, went outside, took, some tokes and came back in. And I'm like, well, it's been unlisted this whole time. So whatever. We're here. Hello, Hogettes. How are ya? Yeah, I was going to go live Friday, and then it was just crazy. I didn't want to interrupt with everybody else's, with the beginning of Vlogmas. Then last night, I didn't know when he was going to end his, because I was going to go live. But then when he was done with his, that's when LAOC goes live, because he does his LA lives where he starts at like 8 p.m. in Los Angeles, and it's 10 something for us. And that goes till 7 a.m. So those are more important to me than me going live. I love hanging out over there. Well, it's 9 o'clock, everybody. But so, yeah, if you don't know, LAOC.TV, I did put him in my community post Friday. I don't know how, he's a kind of an ambulance chaser in the sense. So any emergency calls, he'll go, and I'll drive around LA and he'll go to the wrecks. Like For instance, actually, it was Michael Jordan. Am I correct? I know the girls were talking about it today. And I was like, oh my God, I saw that Ferrari crash. And it was actually some celebrity that crashed his Ferrari. And I was like, oh yeah, he was over there videotaping it. And that was like the end of his life. And now I know why. He was definitely getting Michael B. Jordan. Yes, I was correct. Probably getting phone calls because a lot of the news outlets over there use a lot of his footage. But LA was bad the last 4 nights actually. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 nights that he went live. House fires, car wrecks, craziness. But anyways, that's the crazy shit that I watch on YouTube. I don't have time for these bitches. I got time for the shit that I like, and that's it. Like, got no room for nothing else. I'm on a schedule. And I was saying good night to you, Jenny, from the comment from Saturday night when it was 12:19 a.m. and you were saying I'm off to bed. I was saying good night to you this live thinking it was for tonight. But I'm glad you're here. You're not going to bed. I didn't even look at the time. I should have seen what time it was. But I do want to play some JackBox games if anyone wants to play. I want to play some Quiplash. And if you don't know what Quiplash is, it's like a fun word game. They give you like a random word and you kind of have to think of another word, or they'll give you like a sentence and you fill in the blank. And then you're up against a team and it's whoever has the funnier. You guys choose which ones you like and it's fun. And that's when we make up nicknames for people and we try to figure out if we can guess the nickname too. That's usually how Quiplash works. Which I got rid of the JackBox app. So I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, which I'm still going to do it on my cell phone. Or you can do it from another browser. Just put in jackbox.tv as the URL and play along with us. I would do it on the computer, but then everything else is running. The game's running. I could play the game from my phone. They used to have like Android. I know that. Android, some guy made an app for JackBox. And it wasn't the official JackBox app, though you could play easily from there. And my StreamYards is already open, so we're good there. Getting everything set up on my end. Yeah, opt-out, whatever. Let's do it. All right. And I downloaded all the JackBoxes on Friday, so we have every single one. Quiplash, though, is... I know they have Quiplash 2. So Quiplash 1 is on Party Pack 2. Where's Quiplash 2? Which by now, they have Party Pack 10 we need to get. That's what I said. I was like, for Christmas, just get me the Party Pack 10. More games for us to play. Which some of the games are cool. They got a TKO 2, which I didn't prefer the first one. So, and that's like a drawing game. You have to draw t-shirt designs, which is fun. But if you're a really bad drawer, it's bad. All right, Quiplash 3, Party Pack 7. Let's play. 6.2 hours of playtime already on this. That's how much we've played this one. Now I'm going to do my screens. Set up my screens so I could have one here so I can see our tab, this tab. Oh, you snoozed it. You're not just missing it. Why? And like, we don't even need that alarm on for anything. Always goes off at 9. I love it. At least I know when it's 9 o'clock. Why is it giving me a hard time starting? All right. Let me exit Steam and re-enter. For the Android app, I'll give you that because I need to get it anyways. If you just put in JackBox, it will come up with what is called GregBox, which Greg is the developer of the app, but it's for JackBox games. So the app's name is GregBox for Android, which I'm installing it on my phone. Hey there, Reagan. It's a lot easier. If not, you just open up another, like a browser on your phone and put in jackbox.tv, which I'll put in the chat for you guys. And then once the game starts, I'll give you the room number and then the nickname. You can choose whatever nickname you want to use. Pretty easy peasy. Except for when Steam wants to give me an issue around this end. I've had it up since Friday, so it's probably like, yeah, restart me. There we go. Play. Oh, there we go. And I'll share my screen in just a second so you guys can see everything that I see. I have never played it on this new computer yet. I actually played Fall Guys on this new laptop, and it was pretty fucking awesome. So I'll give it that. So I don't see why JackBox would have an issue. Though I did not play... Actually, I played Fallout online, just not with people I know. I've been dying to play that game now for like 4 years, and it was nothing really spectacular, which I knew that. But I just thought it was going to be better than it was. I watch a lot of it sometimes on Twitch. People just play Fall Guy. Quiplash 3. And now let me bring it up for you guys. Put this right here. It's loading. Ooh, yes. Hey, the app downloaded faster. All right, what's my code? Play. Oh, do I want? Yes, I'm going to come up with a nickname today. Though it should be easy. It should be easy. Okay, I'm going to share my screen so you guys can get the room code, all of that. We want, hey, William. We're playing some JackBox games if you want to play with us. And let me know if you guys can hear the audio on your end. So the room code is going to be QSLQ. And I will put, I have a banner. I do have a banner. So let me put the banner up with the room code. And then your nickname that you want to use for tonight. Save. There we go. Nice banner. Look at that. I went with Twat Waffle. I had to. I heard she's not having a good night. We got lots of room for anyone that wants to play. And if you want to just watch the first round, you can always play two in the audience after we start the game. Oh, I could be a cactus. I'm changing to a cactus. I didn't see if anyone was even on for tonight when I was looking. I hope I didn't interrupt anybody else. I did talk to Roddy, and from what we both gathered, Coldy might not be going live tonight. So if she does, for any chance, we will hop over there. But it's not looking so good. And just lots of prayers and love for everybody, because everyone needs prayers and love. We all need it. I'm going to wait like a minute more if anybody else wants to join. And if not, we'll play us three and have some fun. And then everyone can see how to play, and then they'll want to play with us. Did I let the girls know? I think I told Jugs. I know Jugs wanted to play. Oh my God, I'm at the top. Okay, yeah, they know. Perfecto. All right, I'm going to press everyone in, and let's just play. And if anyone wants to join, we'll do it in the next round. It was like, wait, it's stuck on one. I know how it goes. Usually, Roddy, you're like my friend Pope. Usually when I'm live, he's behind the scenes with me doing all the other work for me. He doesn't know I'm live.
My real name is Josh, but you can call me Schmitty.
Oh, his real name is Josh. We don't like Joshes around here, but we'll call you Smitty. Smitty for short.
Time for round one. 2 prompts will show up on your device. Answer them however the mood strikes. You'll go head to head against someone else's clever answer, and everybody else will decide which one they like better. Points are scored based on the percentage of people who choose your response. Let's quit.
All right. Easy peasy. Okay. Ooh. I always want to read these out loud, and I know I can't. Okay. Oh, this one's good. I might not be using maybe Z-list celebrities. That's a hint. Oh shit, almost all done. We're all done.
It's go time.
And can you guys hear it?
Let's start with...
I'm assuming yes.
The best response to, I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? These nuts or a twat?
Okay, make someone happy.
Uh-oh. I know you are, but what am I? I've actually never heard anyone say that, kid-wise, in years.
And here we have the attention-craving celebrity who appears when you say their name to a mirror 5 times.
Now, this one could go multiple ways.
All right, people, it's voting time.
Siwa Moon or Bloody Mary? I'd prefer Bloody Mary. One of these days, we need to make up our own questions. Because we can make our own game of Quiplash up if we want.
Did you know that this player founded the Blank Club?
Oh my God, I didn't even know that. Oh, I get to pick?
Pick your favorite.
Ooh, let's do this one. Yes. I guess I founded the club. She says I did anyways, right? You never actually played with us, Huggets? Well, that's just round 1. So now you got the feel of it. Oh, you can see what my friend's playing.
I hope you shook off the nerves because it gets real in round 2.
That's how we play this. You were here, though, watching sometimes when we used to use the weasel a lot to describe somebody in these games. Oh, I gotta grab my phone. All right. Ooh. Okay. And if you can't think of an answer, they have that safety quip, and that will put an answer for you. Oh. This is going to be good. This is going to be real good. Now that you guys know how I play, because I know some of you don't know how I play. Fuck it. Oh, I know which one you got, Hogs. I know which one, and I went there. I went there. Just for the laugh, because we all need a laugh. And these people are fucking outrageous, so we can make fun of their outrageous craziness.
I hope you didn't embarrass yourself.
Well, we'll see about that.
And we start with the field day activity deemed too deadly.
Too deadly. Dodgeball or streaming online?
Choose a way.
Uh-oh. Too deadly. Dodgeball.
Next, the only thing preventing this player from being a globe-trotting secret agent.
Well, we all know her research and too many Rottweilers at court. Oh, Roddy Wheelers on court. But she is a secret agent, and that's what they don't know. That's the problem.
Let's see the next one. What Santa's elves do when the old man is
Oh. Sneak out and go drinking.
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
You could have come up with a good one for that. I'm trying to think what you were going to put. Be naughty?
Hard to put that round 2 into words, but let's see how it translates to the scoreboard.
There we go. Oh, Roddy Mom's in the lead. Look at that.
Get ready for...
You are a stay-at-home FBI agent. And you never even knew it.
Each of you a prompt that needs 3 separate.
I'll take that title.
Remember,
okay.
Points being big pressure.
The 3 things that should explain this round. 3 separate responses.
So you'll be competing against moi. Lucky you.
Oh, yay. I get to compete against the computer. Okay. 3. Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. I'm glad I'm going against the computer. He's not gonna be as good as I am. Too bad it's late because Coffee would play this. I would text her, but actually it's not that late. She probably just put the baby down. But she has to work tomorrow.
Let's get thrippin'.
I saw that Busy and Jolene put out a new video. I gotta watch that later.
Forget food, water, and shelter. The 3 things you need to survive are...
Let's see. A shopping cart, a Wi-Fi, and some cigarettes. Or a magic, a mullet, a sassy talking zebra, and a nose for adventure. That one kind of fits too, though it's the computer. Vote! Vote! Smitty. Haha, Smitty. I mean, that's all she needed to survive, and that worked out well, didn't it?
3 easy ways to look...
Oh. Get load, puff on your chest, give evil eye, skydive, shark dive,
Now, pick
bull
your
ride. Ooh. Why can't I choose? Oh, I can now. I was gonna say, why couldn't I choose? We all know, just getting loud, puffing out your chest, and giving that evil eye, that makes you look tough over here on that YouTube streets.
Great job. Now let's see what that did to the final scores.
All right, let's see. Uh-oh. Wow, Mama Hog stole the lead. Look at that. All right, I'm going to unshare my screen real quick so that way I can start a new game. So that way, if anybody wants to join us, they can. And I will give you a new room code to put in just 1 second. So if you're on the app, it'll disconnect you automatically. And you just put in the new room code when I give it to you. And it's very easy, actually. So this is nice. I like that. And I better plug my phone in real quick before it decides to die on me. Though it's at 15, so we're not like that dead. Okay, let me share. Share. It's very easy. It's VVVJ. And you'll see it in just a second. But VVVJ. 3 V's and a J. So VVVJ. Save. New banner. But yeah, with Quiplash 3, we can make up our own questions. So one of these days, we have to think of some questions. And now that you've kind of played it, you can kind of figure out like how what questions would work best kind of thing. But we can literally have the craziest game of Quiplash. Oh, where's Kermit too? I need to give him his mod. Let me DM him and let him know I'm live. Since he has his mod status, but just in case. Oh, I have to get the URL link. Why from the back studio of YouTube they give you such a weird link? I will never know. All right, let me make sure on live. Next time we play, we'll have more people then. Kind of last minute tonight, so it's just us, really, which I'm fine with. I'm fine playing us 3. I'm loving it anyways. Kermit is with Miss Piggy. He might be with his girlfriend, actually. Unless he's working. That might actually be true. I hate it, but I know him from a different name, so getting used to Kermit, that's such a stupid one. But I get it. I get why he went Kermit. Because the Hogs. Pigs. Haha. What a quinky dink. Oops, I shut my phone off. No. Okay, we're still good. All right. It's still us 3, so we're all in. Oh, join next time, Jugs. You can join the audience, though, and vote right now. So it's JackBox.tv. And then the room code is BVVJ. You can play in the audience, though, and pick the winners.
This is a game we call Quiplash 3. The Legend of Schmitty's Gold.
Ooh, Schmitty's Gold.
I'm Schmitty, and unfortunately, this game no longer counts towards your college credit. This is round 1. Oh yes, points. You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your
Smitty.
answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wish I could read these out loud. See, but I got to figure out how I'm going to word this. All right. I just went with it.
All right. No time like the present.
And
prompt number 1.
Let's see.
Captain Crunch's nickname at the Naval Academy.
Angry cockroach killer or big old berries. Both of them are good. Oh, there we go. Fitty fitty.
And now, the coolest kid in middle school is always wearing blank.
What are they always wearing? Gucci or gamer t-shirts?
Right,
ooh. Gucci, baby. There we go. But it's probably gamer t-shirts nowadays. I don't got kids like that, so.
What's the name of the Walmart aisle where you can go cry in peace?
The Walmart aisle you can cry in peace. I could not think of a good one for this.
Time to pick the one you
The
want.
toy aisle or alcohol aisle. We don't have alcohol aisles at our Walmart, so that would be pretty hard for us here where I live. Alcohol is sold in one kind of a store, the package store. So I do know that places have Walmarts do have alcohol, which those places like Las Vegas, you can get alcohol at Target. I never knew that. I never knew that.
Okay, let's not.
That's because our state does it weird. They sell, like, I know New Hampshire, New York, they sell beer at like gas stations. Even Nashville was like that when we went to Nashville. Connecticut,
Round 2 is
everything's
here.
in
The
one
points are
store.
doubled,
You
so
beer
stop
and your
talking
hard
about
alcohol on the
already.
package store. That's what it's called. We can't get beer at a gas station. Like, stupid. Ooh. Why won't it let me do capital? There we go. Some of these, I don't know. Beer and wine is sold everywhere here, but liquor has to be bought at, yes, ABC stores. Alcohol beverage consumption, is that what it stands for, I believe? Forget what the C stands for. Alcohol beverage something. Which I would love if they sold beer. Like, not that I drink or anything, but it's stupid that they don't. They just allowed it that package stores are open on Sunday. For the longest time, they weren't. What is your honest assessment of Star Trek? Roadhog is obsessed, and 3. Well, we already know Roadhog's obsessed with Star Trek. There we go.
All right, check this out. The perfect adventuring party includes a fighter, a wizard, and a
wow, 14. You don't drink like 14 years. That's a long time. The perfect
decisions. Choose your
adventure
favorite.
party includes a fighting wizard and a male gigolo. I can't remember the last time I went to last time I went to a package store was in, when did my parents come down? September? Because my dad wanted to get his friend some beer that ended up in my fridge, and I ended up giving it to my uncle because we didn't want the Heineken. A cool guy thing to say when you trip and fall. My face is still perfect. Hello, Roadhog. I'm not leaving you out this shit. Quiplash is anyone's game. Right, Pope? Tell him. Anybody's game in Quiplash. Right in the middle of the party. Well, I wanted my honest assessment of Star Trek. Roadhog's obsessed. I mean, my dad's obsessed too, but no one knows my dad. Oh, Mama Hogs in the lead. She's killing it again.
For Quiplash, a crazy final round that came to me in a fever dream. You'll each get a prompt that needs 3 separate responses.
Yep.
Make me proud.
Let's go.
So you'll be competing against me. Oh man, I forgot to stretch.
Ooh, ice cream soda. Now that I can honestly say I've had like once my entire life. Ice cream soda. Ooh. Ooh, this is bad. And okay. Submit. I had like a minute. Good. I'm thinking I had like 10 seconds left. I'm sitting here typing as fast as I can. Now this is going to be good. The last one always is my favorite round. You were given a huge bottle of Fireball from one of your employees like 4 years ago. Only a quarter of it is gone. Honestly, we have 2 handles of Jack Daniels that are still downstairs in the freeze. No, the handles aren't. We have nips that are in the freezer, but the handles are in the porch area, and we've had those for 5 years. Haven't finished them yet. And then we did have Pirates Rum, but that got stolen when my car crash happened, and they robbed everything out of my car at the lot. That shit was expensive. Patron Pirates Rum.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
3 weird things to make out of wood. Pillow car, your kids. A laptop, a family sedan, or some memory foam mattress. Both of them are crazy. I'm not a Fireball person. I don't like that hot. That's just too much for me. But a nice shot of Jack Daniels, I can handle that. Damn, taking the lead.
Ooh, I took that one on the chin.
I'll have to try. I'm going to have to try an ice cream soda, but maybe with something different than Fireball. 3 bold predictions that will come true next year. Tara is homeless. Pope for president. I win the lottery. Tara is homeless. Tara gets clapped. Or Tara goes nuts. What predictions we have here? She's not going to like this too much. Well, that's a bold prediction that I could see coming true. Well, I was like 3 things. What 3 things am I going to fucking vote for? I know that can't happen. You're freaking Canadian. But I can still dream. Damn it. Don't ruin my dream. Mama Hog for the win. Look at her. Double crown. Double crowning it. All right. I'm going to take it off the screen, even though this is such an easy room number. But so everyone can play. So 1 second. Stop screen. New players. That was like the easiest room number we've had in a long time, too. I wish they would just give us one good one. And like that be it forever. But that doesn't make sense. How their system works. Okay. And Greg, fix your JackBox app so that way my name stays every time. It used to do that. What happened? I don't like having to put my name in every time. All right. And here you guys go. It is YEJK. YEJK. Screen. Booyah. Isn't like presidential election 2024 anyways? That would have worked out, see? Okay, no problem. Just need to marry an American. Okay, well, we can make that happen before the next election. Don't worry about it. Jake will surely loan you to me to you so you can become president. You know he'll do that for you. Not that he can vote for you or anything anyways. He's actually not a registered voter. Not that he's listening. He's like dead asleep right now. That's how you know it's love. I can be loud. I'm not being too loud. Normal loud. And he's just dead asleep. Pope, play. Come play, Pope. Come play. I know. Well, you can come do it over here, Jenny, anytime you want. I need to go live more myself. I miss it too. And that's why I like need to like make myself go live. You get into that habit after not doing it for so long. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like I stopped for like 6 months. Ew, well, fine. But it's like you miss it when like Shay made me like go through one of my videos one day for something. And I was like, girl, you make me miss going live. Because I just had so much fun every single time. And I was like, I got to go live again. I got to do this. I love making videos. It's easier for my schedule. But I love this aspect too. Ooh. There we go, Pope. Come on, Pope. He is accepting applications. I do know that. So we just need to see if she's accepting new applications. That would be perfect. They are. I get lives are definitely easier too. Having to like video edit and all of that takes a lot of time. And people don't realize that. Especially these cheeseball people that like use the same fucking video format for every fucking video. They don't realize how hard it is to even like edit the videos you're making, let alone like for me, I'm like recording and then adding in all the clips and things like that takes motherfucking time. And that's why, yeah, live is going a lot easier. And half these people that talk shit, literally, they just go live and talk shit. Like that is the easiest thing you could fucking do. That takes no fucking effort at all. And that's why I pride myself for not being anything like them. Because it's stupid. And look, they got nowhere. They get nowhere when they're like that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're getting them all. Everyone's in. Let's go. And I'm the... I thought I was like, I thought I was the poop emoji. I am. That went quick. She's referring to Tara. I am.
It's Quiplash 3.
I mean, she literally took like what, a makeup video from like 2 years ago and used that on her talking shit. Like shit, I could do that too. Fuck.
This is round 1. Points are awarded based on the percentage of people who went for your answer. So make them count.
Hey, you did a great job with your video so far, Jenny. So that takes so much work and effort. I give you a lot of credit. Especially making sure like you're recording everything that you're doing while decorating. That takes a lot of work. Oh my God. This is just asking for this answer, that question. Both of these, I know what I'm writing for my next. I know what questions I'm asking when we do the Quiplash game. I need to start a doc just for that. when I start thinking of questions that I want to put in the Quiplash game for us, start writing them down. Oh my, she has no clue. 14 minutes?
Okay, let's see what you've wrought.
A 14-minute intro? Oh my God.
And here's your
What's
first
up, you
prompt.
beautiful
The
bitches?
worst thing to use as a straw.
I mean, how long have she been using that? Shit. The worst thing to use as a straw.
All right, vote.
Tears nails or pencil? Well, you can get lead poisoning or a bacterial infection. No, thank you. Not even to do anything else with nails. Ugh. Or like Reels nails.
And
Ugh.
next. Besides
Those were
cockroaches,
gross
the one
tonight.
thing that will survive the apocalypse.
I mean, come on now. Besides cockroaches, the
Now
only
it's
thing to
real.
survive
Pick
the
your favorite.
apocalypse will be vampires or Tara. Well, if the cockroaches survive, she needs to survive. Damn. Jenny, I'll have to send you a picture.
Next
So
up,
I got the
Makartt.
shorter nails in, but they're still enough that you have a little bit of a tip. I actually sent them to Rhinestone Cowgirl as well. And
Okay, everybody,
ooh.
pick your favorite quip.
Okay. I almost dropped my phone while picking an answer. But I'm making a Christmas set so I can show you as an example. And if you like this, let me know what else you want, and I will do a set for you. But I got like shorter ones because the longer ones, I have the longer ones more to do design work. But I personally can't even wear the longer nails myself. So these ones, I got the square and the round tip. So either or. And I know you like squarish or coffin style from what I've seen. Why can't I peek? Oh. The worst pattern for a women's dress. Stick of Dynamite was a good one. Giant sunflowers, no thank you. Medium, yeah, short to medium square. See? I got you, girl.
I came here to blank.
Honestly, that's where I'm at too. I like the short to medium myself. Do I put on a pair of long? Yeah, then I can't do anything I need to do. Like roll joints. That's a big problem. One day I'll figure it out. I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to take your money. That's what Tara does. Drink my night away, fireballs away. They're both damn good.
So that was round one. Let us never.
I pay attention.
Let's see those scores.
For the most part. When my ADHD lets me. When it comes to nails, I pay attention. I like your nails, girl. And like in Coley's short earlier, she's like, don't mind me not having nails on. I did notice, Coley. I did. But she always has some awesome set of nails going on. All right. Mine hasn't appeared yet on my device, so I can't write my answer. All right, here it is. Oh. This one I can't make funny. That one I can. That one I can. The first one, not so much. The second one, yeah. I'm giving up the Real Housewives and Married to Medicine for all of you. It's on, but it replays anyways. I had DVR it. Potomac looks friggin' crazy with that whole Wendy voodoo stuff that happened last week. If you're watching Real Housewives, you know what I'm talking about.
Let's see some action.
I'm just excited that Phaedra's on Married to Medicine.
In new fairy tales, the handsome prince will be replaced by blank.
Ooh. Well, Roadhog or a giant giraffe. Oh, man.
Vote away.
New fairy tales are going to have either a giant giraffe or Roadhog. Well, he's everyone's Prince Charming, especially Hogettes. We'll make sure the fairy tale includes you too. That was a Quiplash for sure.
Next up. We were fools. We should have never given machines the ability to blank.
To read people's minds. No. Mock us, to turn on us, and blame it on the fireball. Well, machines do turn on us. I'll say that. You're not letting me vote. Not letting me vote. I was voting for you, Pope. It wouldn't let me vote, though. Which happens sometime with the stupid app. I will say that. Sometimes the app gets stuck. So be prepared.
Next we have.
It's not a JackBox app. It's a GregBox app for a reason. They get stuck or tears STD nails. Oh, you turned that one good. I couldn't figure that one out. Hey, Pat. Aw, thank you, honey. I know. I get behind too because I do things like this, or I'm watching someone live and then I don't see, and then I like watch it later on. But I'm Beverly Hills. I'm caught up because that's for sure hot commodity with Kyle's divorce going on, or whatever is happening. But Potomac, I'm behind on for sure. And what's the other one on right now too? Oh, Miami. I'm way behind on Miami. A headline you'll likely see in tomorrow's newspaper. Women get arrested for selling nails to kids. Or Taryn quits YouTube again. Both are good. Oh, yeah. Audience. I'll take it. Got 33%.
All right, check this out. A special skill.
Pat, I hope you're feeling better, honey. I didn't even see you at Roadhogs tonight. A special skill listed on Jughead's resume. Sidekick or which machine will kill us first? Oh. Prez Pope. Oh, to the audience. That's a 50-50 split. Look at that.
Okay, only one.
I think I'm trying to do like a candy cane-ish theme with this set of nails that I'm testing out with the shorter ones. I did 4 red and 1 is going to be silver, but I'm going to put the silver lines, I think, on some of the red. That's what I think I'm going with this design that I'm testing out.
3 separate responses. You'll do great. And due to the fact that we have an odd number of players.
Oh, Roddy, you're going against the computer this time. Or Smitty, I should say. Let's go. Oh. If it lets me fit it all in. Ooh, it is. What's one more? All right. I heard Siwa came back the other night too. Pope. She's been gone. Can you believe that? Because I haven't talked to you, so you don't know the deets. Oh. Well, I hope that we can make you laugh, Pat. I get that. I don't want you like that.
3 things you're looking forward to.
Let's be positive. Name 3 things you're looking forward to. Sleeping, my children moving out, and grandchildren, or the next superhero movie. Unless it's dumb, it'll probably be dumb. Yes, big bear hugs. Schmitty. Damn, Schmitty, you stole that. Hey, Pope, did you know Schmitty's real name? He told us tonight. His real name is Josh. Shouldn't trust him, should I? Massage, spa, room service, or bedbug turn down, free shopping cart parking, and free Wi-Fi. Only at a super luxurious hotel, aka the motel. Gotta have that free Wi-Fi. That's the security right there. Ooh. Gotta have that free Wi-Fi. How else is she supposed to
The 3 stupidest
go live without free Wi-Fi?
Dog to wear.
Stupidest accessories to force a dog to wear. Tara Tag, Nails by Tara, Some Shit by Tara, Tara Nails, Terry's Booty Juice, or Sarah the Seahorse. Both are great. Prez Pope. Damn. You know she would make, if she could make nails for a dog, she would. I'm selling nails for dogs. Anyone interested? $50. Ooh, the shit is the winner. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Should we play another round? Stay with the same players? I say we should. We'll play one more quick round. I'm just gonna play same players. Now you all have to play. You're not out. Nope, you're not out. No, I'm not letting you.
I'm your host, Schmitty, and could you please take off your shoes? I just cleaned the game.
Look at that crown on my shit head.
Now, round 1.
I know. This will be the last game. Because I gotta go to sleep too, unfortunately. Oh, that's true. No, you didn't. I'll kick you. I'll kick you hard. Ooh. 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 This could be anybody. You know, you're super. Oh, I'm reading it out loud. Oh, so good. You close the Chrome browser, but are you on a different one? Because clearly you are. You don't use Edge. You know what? I didn't download on my new laptop yet, and I need to. The Opera browser. I actually miss that browser. I was kind of liking it a little bit more than Edge, though I still use Edge.
Better late than never, I guess.
No.
No turning back now.
Oh, Pat.
Starting off, the worst ringtone.
It happens, though. That's what severe depression will do, and that's not good. And definitely you need to talk about it too. I know that helps. So even if you have no one to talk to, come take my number. Actually, Mama Hog can't even give you my phone number because she don't have it. But I will give you my phone number. Just call me. I don't care. Text me. I don't care. Whatever. Just to talk to someone helps so much. So much. You literally clicked off, Pope.
Wow, enjoy the freebie.
Yeah, I'll take that freebie.
Let's see the next one. An old-fashioned curse word that nobody uses anymore.
Apparently, twat nobody uses anymore either. Fudge. I use it every day. Fudgicles. Every day.
What's the perfect hide-and-seek hiding spot?
Ooh. Walk-in closet, which locks. There you go. That is a good one. I'm trying to think if any of my walk-in closets lock. I have 3. No, but they should. I could add a lock to one of them.
Super bored when you fill out the which blank are you quiz.
Which blank are you quiz? Terror moment or roach? Which roach are you? Which terror moment are you? Rage quitting on YouTube? Grifting on YouTube? Being a twat on YouTube? Which terror moment? Fitty. No votes because they quit the game.
That was round 1. Reminder that those all go on your permanent record. Let's see the scores.
Yes. But seriously, Pat, call me anytime. Text me anytime. I know how it feels.
Okay, round
and
2 is
without
knocking on the door.
having someone to talk to every day, I wouldn't be where I am today. And Pope was a big help during that time. And he has no clue, but that's why I love him so much. He will always, always, always have a piece of my heart. If anyone's having an affair with anybody, it's me and Pope. Get it right, bitch. Who is this guy? I can't even answer this question. Yes, everybody does need somebody. I don't know any good. This isn't gonna be a good one. I don't even know if that's the name of the song. Well, that tells you what my question was. But they were asking the song, best song for a newlywed couple. Or not best song.
And time's up.
What was the wording? You'll see it in a second.
Okay, I'm not responsible for what happens next.
No, you're not, Schmitty. We already know that. I'm
The
responsible.
front of the line is the most depressing New Year's resolution.
Big like Tara. Ding, 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 ding.
Nothing like running unopposed. Here's some points.
They don't even like ask you to vote. That sucks when you bow out.
Next is the absolute worst time to plug your podcast.
Oh. Bathroom or funeral.
Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
The worst, yeah, like, oh, by the way, guys, check out my new podcast. At a funeral. That would be so bad. I can see someone doing that, though. Oh.
Okay, what's next?
Oh, Andy's
Next,
on.
goal on Jeff Bezos' vision board.
I don't know who the special guest is. Who's Jeff
Show, huh? Well,
Bezos?
big points.
I don't know who Jeff Bezos is. Am I supposed to know who Jeff Bezos is?
Next, a bold and unexpected song choice for a newlywed couple's first dance.
That was the question. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but Hate You Today, Hate You Tomorrow. That's what I was going for. That would be an odd first dance.
Next we have
Oh, he's the founder of Amazon. Well, I love Jeff Bezos. So, thank you, R Mouse. I was like, am I supposed to know who this guy is? Oh gosh.
All right,
I love Andy too. I don't get why like all these people have to hate Andy Cohen. Do you watch his during the summer when the kid was going to camp, his son, the car talks with Andy and his son. Oh my god, I love those little shorts.
A final chance to make a splash.
Ben is like so much like Andy, it's not even funny.
You get to test yourself against
Andy's gonna have a little
serious
troublemaker
skills.
on his hands.
Go easy on me, okay?
I can't wait till like the daughter shows more of his personality too, because I can totally see she's gonna be like another little Andy. Oh. This is the last round. What up, peanut butter? What up, kitty kitty? Now I learned something though, Armouse. I will always remember who Jeff Bezos is now. Him over here. Amazon it all the way. Here, kitty. She only wants her treats. No problem, Roddy. Let me know how everything is, please. And this is the last round anyways, so if you win, I'll let you know too. I'll DM you. Have a good night.
Okay, if you didn't get one in, don't blame me.
Well, we already know Pope bowed out.
Back now. Three unrealistic goals to set for yourself this year.
Does it like know it's at the end of the year? It probably does. It's somehow connected to the internet, so read a novel, write a novel, eat a novel. Of course,
Okay, so I
Schmitty.
shouldn't celebrate an empty victory, but you know what? I really needed that today.
You gave Schmitty a win. How dare you?
The only three things in life worth getting mad about.
Well, 14. Oh my gosh. I'm the type that's like, you want it like all out one day, or do you want them all as fast as you possibly can? And I'm like, as fast as I possibly can. So like last week, I must have gotten 2 Amazon packages a day.
Three things you should never
because I just wanted them as fast as I could. 3 things you would never want to stuff in a taco: plastic cheese, Tara, ketchup, Tara nails, Tara's roaches. Help, Tara has me hostage. Uh-oh. Who are you? Blink 3 times if you are okay. At least some of you got like the sense of how the game works, so that way when I do actually schedule it next time and we go live not on a wing, that you know how to play and you'll want to join the fun. Because I know for me, I didn't start playing JackBox games until I started watching it more and more until I knew how to play the games. And that's how I got into these, was from a Twitch person. Jughead for the win. Darn, overnight, still waiting. Oh, well, if you ordered it on the weekend, sometimes it's weird how overnights work. You could check the account though too, Pat, and see. I have like 3 different tracking things on my phone, so I can see the orders that come in and all of that. Yes, great game, guys. And we just added another hour to our party pack 7. We're at 7.3 hours. Look at that. Oh, yes, they have the Thanksgiving episodes. Ooh, they had Quiplash Halloween episodes and Drawful. Wonder if we can get those still. They have movie night. Ooh, so they have movie night episodes of Quiplash and Drawful animated. So it says, dim the lights and put your popcorn in the microwave. We've created the perfect episode of Quiplash 3 to pair with your favorite movie, along with Drawfully animated. That means they have Christmas ones too, then, that they probably will be putting out. I forget about all of that. Major update, introducing Champed Up Slam Dunk. Ooh. So yeah, they update these games. That's how it knows it's like a new year coming. I was going to say. Yes, and I will give Hoggets my number so she can give it to you, Pat. And then she can have my number too, because she actually does not have my number. Unbeknownst to what people think, I have neither of their numbers. And I did screen record it, though I would never probably show anyone just to prove a fucking point. Though it doesn't matter anyways. No, because these bitches twist stories regardless. So doesn't matter if I put it out there. And I really don't give a fuck anyways. Because I've learned they're going to say whatever the fuck they want. And I'm just going to say the truth of what it is. And if they don't like it, then that's their problem. But unlike them, I'm not just going to put out some bold-faced fucking lie. Because I got nothing better to do with their motherfucking time. But that's just how it is. Okay, good. I have Root for my phone, which that one I like the best because even with Amazon packages, you can see right on the map too where the delivery guy is and how many stops are left. But Amazon does, if you got them from Amazon, they have their own little tracking thing, and that actually, oh, your poor grandson's probably waiting, like wanting, I get it, because I wanted this it's a USB connector. So my new laptop only has 2 USB slots, where my old one had 4. Even with 4, though, 4 was like just enough. So I have a USB strip, and it literally has 16 USB ports that I can plug in. But that's good for, like, okay, my electronic cigarette, my vape, that's plugged into the USB strip. My mouse, that's plugged into the USB strip, though it used to be plugged into my laptop. I don't have enough room for that, but it works in the strip. But for whatever reason, my original hard drive that has not just what these people think, but personal stuff that I need on my computer, and I couldn't plug that in via the strip that I have. So I had to get a 2-way splitter to be able to plug into one of the 2 USB spots. So that way I could put both of the hard drives into that splitter. And then the other one is just the strip now, where I could put 17 different things in, or 16, however many slots there are. Ooh, look at that. For all you Vanderpump fans, I'm in Sheena's Discord, which Sheena is from Vanderpump Rules. And she has not talked in her Discord in a long time. And she just actually is chatting in her Discord right now, saying, long time no chat, Discord. So I guess I'm like close to a celebrity per se. Not really. I don't normally talk in her Discord. Actually, I've talked in her Discord a couple times to find out different things going on, like BravoCon and stuff like that. She was putting pictures and stuff in for her fans. Yeah. So if you join her Patreon, Jenny, you can become part of her Discord. And they're pretty much just the hardcore Sheena fans in there. A lot of cool people. And there were a lot of good help when it came to who knew who was streaming at BravoCon, that I could get their live TikTok streams for certain events. And they knew, like, during the whole affair thing with Rachel, who was on whose podcast, which that helped me for my channel. They're really good people, but hardcore Sheena fans. And I am a Sheena fan, don't get me wrong, but I'm more of a hardcore Lala fan than I am Sheena. Love Sheena. Hardcore Lala, though. Now, if Lala had a Discord, I'd be all up in that. She said, how's everyone doing tonight? Here, I can show you my screen so you guys can see, too. Because, you know, the haters, they won't believe it. And I don't really care. You can see what's going on. There you go. See, Sheena. She said, I just updated my app and I realized I haven't been on in forever. That is true. Though I didn't know the app needed to be updated. She went to, oh, she's in England. Wow. Queen Bee is cool. Watching a guy mow lawns for free on YouTube. What? Oh my God. I thought I watched some crazy shit on YouTube. Never have I ever watched someone mow a lawn on YouTube. That I can say I've never done. Oh. Don't let people see you say that. They'll be like, Pat's grandson hears everything he says. No, we know that's a joke. Listen, I get it. I wear my headphones too. Like, especially anywhere in the car. I wear them everywhere. Did you get like the earpod headphones or like regular headphones? Oh, Jenny, I found this. I was gonna DM it and I was like, she doesn't check my DMs anyways. Do I still have it up? I do. So they used something from the Dollar Tree to make like these it's like the reefs, the square reefs, and they made presents out of it. And I was like, oh my God, Jenny could totally do these like with the mailboxes. I got it. So I have the link. I was like, totally, Jenny needs to see how, and you probably already know how to do it. But she took the square reefs and she made a box with those. And then she took regular garland, put those around the outside. And then she took some, it's like cutting board material that they sell at the Dollar Tree, but she cut them into squares so that way if it gets like wet outside, it wouldn't like cause any issues with the wetness. Like, it's not regular paper. It was kind of like that plasticky. So it's see-through enough that she has like a light in it and you can kind of see the light of the present. And then she used ribbon too to tie around it. But she shows her last year's design, which was all garland. And she says, which one do you like better? Both I think are awesome, but that'll just give you even more like ways to, what can I do to make this even more better? Because I know how you are. You'll make it 20 times better than this one. Yes, like the wreath wire forms, the square ones. Yes. Which I was looking, because I love like their reefs that they have, like the forms that they have. And I know if you can't get them, so say you had to make like, say you wanted to use these for your mailbox ideas and you needed to make 10 of them, you can buy like the box of 10 off of the Dollar Tree website and they'll ship it to your nearest Dollar Tree. Because I know like for me, I was looking for, it was the, not the heart, was it the heart wreath form? I believe it was the heart wreath form. And they didn't have it at my Dollar Tree, but I could order it, but I had to get at least 10. So I ended up getting that. But I was thinking that would work perfect for you. Check it out. You'll love it. See, I do think about you all the time. I saw it the other night and I've left it up on my tab just so I can send it to you. Yeah, see, you order them in bulk. Yeah. Oh, the crosses for Easter. I didn't even think about that. Girl, give me ideas. Especially with my grandmother. She knows like all her old friends would love Easter wreaths. That's a way to make some extra money. And I love That's like the one thing I'm good at, is making like wreaths. My grandmother actually still has one of the wreaths I made her hanging up in her house. And it's like, God, that was one of the first ones I made. And I'm like, you like show that off. Like, it was like the best thing ever, but I appreciate it. I'll have to take a picture for everybody. I could make it probably like 20 times better now, but it was one of my very first ones I ever made when I started making like the ribbon wreaths. Ooh. Oh, I'd be more than happy to help you. Yes, definitely. Actually, I'll give Megz my number. Shay has my number too, since she's like never online. So she has my cell phone. So you can get my cell phone number from Shay, and I'll let Shay know that you can have it. So that way it's much easier text-wise. I know that. Oh, definitely. Please do. They would all love it. Oh, that works too at like the cemetery. I didn't even think about that. That would be awesome. My grandmother goes crazy every Christmas for those grave blankets that they make. And they're pretty much just like Christmas tree, but you can like dazzle them up. And I was like, why didn't you bring that home? Because if she had brought it home, I could have took the ribbons that I have and like dazzled it up. Yeah, it's going outside, but like that's what they're for. They're called grave blankets, but they're just like a big evergreen that goes over the grave site, and loves doing this every year for him. And I was like, next year, like, I'm going to spoof it up and make it even prettier than everybody else's grave blankets. Like, why not? Totally would love doing that. That's a good idea, though. For Easter, put the cross out there. She would love that. She would love that. I may not be very religious anymore, but a lot of people in my family are. I mean, I went to a Catholic school my whole life. So when it comes to church and things like that, my family's all about it. Even my mom goes to church now. So, well, that's what the South will do to you, Mom. Go to church now. Look at that. You made a few of those with the Dollar Tree Christmas trees. Ooh. You can take 4 of them and you put 2 long way on each side. And oh, that actually might be, well, it's cheaper for sure. God only knows what she freaking pays for those damn things. She went like crazy looking for it one day, and I was like, why wouldn't I? Like, I would have gone with her, kind of a thing, but like, I wouldn't know where to get these grave blankets, but apparently where they sell Christmas trees, sometimes they have them, but she gets one every year. That would be a lot better than her buying one every year. I can just make her one. I'd have to make 2 now, but yes, that's such a good idea. Because her sister passed away, so she had to get one for her sister. So that's what I'll have to do. And then I can store them for next year. Definitely. I need to see pictures, or like put it on part of your Christmas thing if you haven't done it yet. Per season. Okay. They're going to get rained on. Yep. It's much cheaper just to do it like that. That's so true. Yes. You're all going to bury your ex's ashes on Easter. Oh, there you go. Jenny would be more than happy to do that for you, Pat. And that's good that you're doing that on Easter. That's a great idea. I don't know how I feel about like that part of my life yet. If I'm going to be buried or if I want to be cremated and then be buried or any of that. I do want, like, at this point, let's see where the earth goes and our whole society goes in a couple more years. Because the way, like, it is nowadays, I don't know. I don't know where we'll be in 30 years. But I'd probably be like the rest of my family and get buried and have a nice little plot and all of that. And I don't want to think about that, but that's a great idea, though, for those kind of things. I love you, Jenny. Thank you. Because I'm a visual learner. So when I watched you do the ribbons on the tree, I was like, that's such a better technique than what I did. And all I had was a picture that I was going off of. So though I visually could see it, to actually do it didn't look the same. And then when I saw you doing it, like I went around, you went down with your ribbon, and I love that much better. And the way you did it from the bows, I did take a picture, so I do have to show you that too. But love it, and I can't wait to see the finished product. I know you probably put it up today because it's the 3rd day of Christmas. I need to go watch it before I go to bed. I know you did a morning one. I did see that. Yes, we'll hook everybody up with everybody's number, all that good stuff. And Pat, seriously, anytime you need anything, please text me. Text me. You'll always get me. Text me. If you call, depending on what I'm doing, sometimes I can't answer. But if you text me, I will say, hey, yes, call me now. And you can call me whenever you need. Because I understand. And I'm here for you. Okay, so you're not doing the weekends, just Monday through Friday. That's actually much better. That's actually... Because I was like debating whether or not I should even do Vlogmas for myself. But I was like, not this year, maybe next year, because I've never done it on my channel. That actually probably would be better than having to do every day. I feel bad for Roadhog. Don't let him know, but I do. I do feel bad that he has to do a live every day. And though, yes, he can make them nice and quick. When you have someone like me on the panel, we can talk for hours. So I have to remind myself that too, especially during the week for him, if I do go up on panel, just to make it short and sweet, because he has 20 more days, 22 more days of this shit. So he's going to need a little bit of a break here and there. Just a little bit. I know. Okay. Doctor said I need closure waiting for my daughter to come. I get that too. Everyone grieves at their own rate too. And you were with him a long time. You knew him a long time. And I think that will definitely help for sure. And she will be there with you. And hey, listen to the doctor, because the therapists, doctors give good advice. They do. But I'm still here for you. So anytime you feel like you just need to talk to somebody, I'm here. And you know we can talk for hours. So just text me. I don't mind talking to you for hours. And I get it. I don't know exactly the same pain that you're feeling and that depression that you're going through, but I know how depression is and where I was, and how just being able to talk to somebody helps. And does it suck though when you talk to the wrong people, like certain people that we were friends with? Yes, that hurts. I will never do that to you, Pat, ever. And I know you know that. You just need somebody to just be there for you. And people don't realize that. There's a lot of shit that these people do to people. And if they think for 1 second they don't talk to their fucking friends, please. Oh, you want to be cremated. I'm not. We will be buried next to each other. There you go. Yes. Okay. That's something like my grandmother and grandfather had figured out. So we have, well, they have, I should say. They have the headstone already since my grandfather passed. But my grandmother is already like, her side's already done, just needs that final date kind of thing. But she's going to be right next to him. And then they have the plots in the back. So there are 2 extra spots for anybody else in the family that wants it. Though my uncle's already got his picked out with his wife. And my other uncle has his picked out already. I don't know about my parents. Something maybe I should find out. Stuff like that I don't even want to think about, but it's something that you do have to think about too. I get that. It just sucks. But I guess if anything was to ever happen to me, I got a spot already. Put me behind my grandparents. I'll be fine right there. That's how I see it. But everyone's all spread out. Right now, a lot of my family's in one area of, they're in the same cemetery, I should say. So my main family will all be in the same cemetery, like my mom's side. But my dad's side spread out through another state. And my great grandparents are at a cemetery close by us, but not at the cemetery that my family's at. So people are everywhere. I hold them close to my heart and I talk to them through that. Is it nice going to a place to have to go and have that sense of feeling, I guess? Yeah. I don't not like going. I do go. I just know that they're always with me too. I feel weird going to a cemetery. Maybe it's just my age. I just feel weird going and hanging out there, where like my grandmother has no problem going and putting flowers and just spending the day there. And I don't have that same feeling. We have everything paid for, if God forbid. Yeah. I don't want my kids to worry if something happens to us. Yes. Oh, that's nice. They're all in the mountains. That's where my dad's families all are. His family's all in the mountains. See, you have extra spots too. I don't know if it's like the same with your cemetery like ours. We had to buy the back spots if we wanted to have like the headstone that stood up. So that's how they like get you to buy more spots, is if you wanted that headstone that has like an actual tombstone kind of thing, you have to have the back plots as well. So you're buying essentially 4 plots just to have that one headstone for 2, technically. So, I mean, if not, you would have to have just the ground marker plate. Oh, there you go. That's nice. All in a row. That works. That's good for like family members later on trying to find people, because that's the hardest. That's actually not bad. Especially when they're spread out everywhere. Thank God, like the cemetery, like where my grandfather is, it's not very big, but I feel like it's starting to get bigger with time. It's like more, they just cleared out more land to be able to have more spots and stuff like that. So that is really nice to be all in a row. Then you could do so much more too. Like I know certain cemeteries have like different things that you can't do, certain things like we can't plant flowers like only an inch. We can plant flowers an inch away from the heads. It's some stupid shit because they put down like mulch and stuff too around the headstones. So you can plant if you want, but it has to be this and that. Can't be on this. My grandmother takes care of it, and eventually I'll learn about it so that way I can take care of it. but I don't need to know the rules and regulations just yet. It is a hard thing to do. And it's like thinking about, the day that you're no longer here. So it's a very hard thing to think about, but at least you have it all planned out. You have it so that your kids don't have to worry about it. And you have it, Pat, that you have all of these plots and everyone will be together. That's a good thing. And I think that should be the way, because I know I would want to respect my parents' wishes or my grandparents' wishes for whatever they wanted and how they wanted it. And that was a thing with my grandmother's sister. That was an issue, was that she wanted to be buried in a certain cemetery, but she had a very controlling husband for many, many years. And he chose to put her where she didn't want to be after she passed. Now, he has since passed this year. So my grandmother was able to move her sister to where her sister wanted to be. So if my parents want to be wherever they want to be, I will respect that. And I think that's a great thing, because it puts less burden onto your children or your grandchildren that would have to make those decisions and not know what you want. So it's a great, even though it sucks to have to think about and plan for that, it puts a lot less stress on the people that are grieving at that time for you, and know that your last wishes were respected the way that you wanted it to be. And that's what everybody wants. At least normal people want for their loved ones. Because some loved ones might not be like that. But I know you guys are. You want to respect what your loved ones want as their last wish. And that's always how I was raised and how I wanted to eventually in my life. So no one likes thinking about that day, though. And I don't want to think about it. And you have lots more years left on you, Pat. So don't even think like that, too, because you got lots more to go. Look, you could be like my grandmother. She's 96. God help me. I do not want to be 96 in our crazy world. How many years down the line? If it's like this now, it's only going to get worse. I don't know if I want to be 96 in this world. Please. As I tell my grandmother, I'm like, when I'm 96, I'll be cursing you from up there. Saying, you warned me about this. Yes, exactly. You don't want your kids in a state of shock because they're at a loss of a parent. Yes, exactly. Yep. And the needs to be done next. Yes. 98. Oh my goodness. I know. And I tell my grandmother, I'm like, this is the time, like this is still good times right now, though it's not bad. Still good times for her to be around. I just worry for me. Oh, you named your little girl after her. Oh, yes, that's exactly how my grandmother is to me. That's actually not a bad idea. If and when. Oh, no, Pat. Yes, and that's the one I can say, like, though my grandmother tells the same story over and over and over again, I keep saying to myself, too, I need to start recording these stories. Though I've heard them a million times, and she's still going to tell me a million times, I need to record them. Because one day I'm going to miss those stories. And I'm going to want to have them. And I need to record them while I have the chance. And I have everything to do it. I just need to do it. And I would love for my grandmother to come on my channel and talk to all of you guys. But we know how these people are, that I cannot do that. If you think I'm a fucking riot, you put me and my grandmother in the same room together and it is a whole party and a half. So it makes me sad that I can't share that with you guys. It really does. Because then I'm making her a public figure, and then they can use it to weaponize her. And we're not having that. You're not going after my motherfucking grandmother. Would I love to share that with you guys? Hell fucking yes, I would. Because you guys are great people. It's just the other people that would use it to weaponize everybody and their brother. These how these people are. You gotta learn as you go, and unfortunately that's what I've learned. And it's like you can't share shit with anybody here. Not anybody, but people you just like. The people I have close to me, those are the people that I have close to me. I will make new friends. I'm not open to making new friends. Not open to getting close to people. But with YouTube, I've learned like people will fuck you over. And unfortunately, I'm not that type, and I'm not going to be the type to do that to other people. And if people haven't seen that by now, then and can't see that I'm a good friend, then that's their fucking fault. But the people that I have in my life, I'm going to cherish every fucking moment of that. That's what I'm about. Oh, yes. My grandmother is amazing. Pat, you would love her. You guys would probably talk for hours. My grandmother's a talker. She's worse than me. She's worse than me. That's where I get my talking from, is her. Like, we go to Walmart together, and like, she talks to every single freaking person she runs into at Walmart. And I ask her, like, do you know this person? She's like, no, I just made a friend. It's like, Graham, like, you can't be talking to random strangers like this. Like, I get it. Like, I don't have a problem. I talk to random strangers all the time, but you got to watch who you're talking to. Aw. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if we lost people. I don't really care. As long as we're having fun and talking and being able to bond with each other, that's all that matters. I don't care. I only went live tonight because I've been wanting to go live. And like I said, Friday I didn't want it to be a lot for everybody. And then last night, I didn't know what time Roadhog was going to get off. And he ended up doing it later. So I could have probably done it earlier. But I was out when I found out he was going later on. So it didn't work out yesterday. So tonight, when I knew he said he was going to go earlier, I said as soon as he was done, I would go live, as long as like Coley wasn't going to go live, because I knew Coley was planning on going live on Sunday, but she had some issues that she couldn't go live tonight. So I was like, fuck it, let's go live. I'm glad I did too, Jenny. We needed this. I needed just to come play a couple games and laugh. And I'm glad that we all got to do that. Oh, I know, Pat. Pat, I wish I can give you such a big hug right now. Like, that is like, they need to like learn how to send virtual hugs to people, like actual hug tight and like don't let go kind of hugs. They send everything else virtually. Eventually we'll have robots that maybe can send things like that. I don't know if I want a robot though, but I would if I could give you like a hug with it. I would totally send a robot too to hug you, from me to you. Just think, at least you know you have done some pretty incredibly amazing, awesome things in your life. You've raised amazing young boys. Your grandson's an amazing young boy, plus your kids. You have achieved so much, Pat. You are so fucking amazing. And this is just a little bump in the road, though it feels like a big bump. It's a little bump. You will get over this. And you will get through this. And through this, you will be stronger and even more powerful than you already are through all of this. And I know that. You're going to kick ass even more than you're already kicking ass. And you're definitely going to be taking names as you kick ass. So don't worry. I know today is a little bit down, but you will be up tomorrow and I will make sure you feel better. I will do everything in my power to make sure you feel better. You'll get through this. Believe me, it's harder to see when you're actually going through it. You have a lot of people on your side, a lot of great people on your side. You're doing what you need to. You have a doctor that's helping you. A lot of people don't even do that. So right there, you're taking the necessary steps that you need to put yourself in a better position. And that's what counts. There are some people that have severely worse mental health issues going on, and you can see it, and you can just see how bad these people need help, and there's nothing you can do. At least I know you are taking those steps, and you are doing what you have to do, and that's much more than any one of these other people are doing. That's what's important, Pat, and you need to remember that. You're doing what you need to do to get to where you need to be. And that's what matters. Yes, give us the good news, Reagan. Give us the good news. And then I'm going to be heading off of here very soon. We're going to hit the 2-hour mark. So, but I want to hear this good news for sure. I might. You know what I might do, Pat? Since now I can do memberships. I have memberships, but if anything, I might do like member only videos and lives for a certain tier. So that way those people that I know, like, who will not pay for my fucking membership. So she'll never get to see those videos. The people that actually care will get to see those. I would definitely love to do that with my grandmother. That I totally would. I get it, Jenny. It took me a long time to personally go find one myself. So I get that too. But you also, as long as you have someone to talk to as well, I'm not saying that's not it's a good thing to have. It's a step in the right direction. You know what I mean? At least if you have someone that's there for you that will listen, that's a good step in the right direction. I knew I needed a doctor for a long time too, and still need to find a permanent home. Because I had a really good therapist, and I say this all the time. I had a really good therapist, and he passed away. And ever since he passed away, I have not felt like I personally had a home at another therapist's office. Like all the other therapists I've had, I'm not really like so much. You're done with school in 2 weeks. Congratulations. You've worked your ass off, Reagan, and I know that for a fact. Congratulations. That's amazing. 2 weeks? That's awesome. I hope that you graduate with everything that you wanted to do and achieved all that you wanted to do while you were there, because that's what's important. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. I remember when you were like, my God, Reagan, I've known you for a long time too. I feel like I've known you since you started college. Gosh, I feel old. That's what I feel like. I feel old. My oldest cousin's kid, so all of my cousins have kids. So my cousin that has the first kid, he's 16 getting a license in a car already. I feel so old. I feel so goddamn old. It does seem like it, right? Man, you get the world just goes by way too fast for me. I feel like it's just going by faster and faster and faster and faster. I don't like it. Needs to slow down somehow, but I don't want it too slow. Just a little slower. Just a little slower. I like it that it's on a nice track, but it's too fast of a track. Just a little slower. Extra hour in my day I'll take. Oh boy. Oh, no problem. Oh, I'm glad. And like I said, I'm going to give Mrs. Hog my number, and I'm going to make sure she gives it to you so that you have it and you can text or call me anytime, Pat. So that way you always have somebody. Liz! Liz! Oh, I've missed you, Liz. Your third baby just started driving. Oh my God. Gave her a truck. Oh, I love it. So mommy's buying a new one. Ooh, there you go. That's what my mom did. I got my mom's old car and she got a new one. That's the best. Did you see what I said, Liz, in Brooke's chat earlier? I was watching was it LA? Yeah, it was LAOC, the guy that does the crash, goes around following the crashes and stuff in LA. And someone came in and it was Austin Capone, I think. And I thought for a second it was you. And I was like, no, it's not Al Capone. That's Austin Capone. So that's not Liz. That's not Liz, but I thought you were over there and I was going to die that you were over there if that was you. Though if that, we would just have that much more fun if that was you over there. I was like, wait, I had to do a triple look to make sure it wasn't you. And I'm like, no, that's not Al Capone. That's not Al Capone. I did say hi to the person. They didn't say hi back. It was like a 3K chat. So I was like, maybe, you never know. Maybe it's her husband. It's her husband's cousin. We already know Al's your husband. So it was the cousin of the cousin of the cousin. Oh my gosh. 5 years old and it's not really, that's not old. My car, all of my cars are much older. I prefer the older cars though. Though I know, and my boyfriend says this to me all the time, you would like the newer cars if you had them. I probably would, but I'm kind of set in my ways. I like the older cars because all these new cars have so many fucking gizmos and gadgets and backup cams and fucking satellite radio. They have all these buttons that I would not know how to use. And with my ADHD, it's just better off. I'm better off with the less buttons to press. I just like the way the older cars are built too. I prefer a steel body car. I don't want these plastic fiberglass piece of shits that everybody has on the road. That's just how I am. I'm a little weird, but this is another reason why you love me. Right, Jake? Mm-hmm. That I like my older cars. That I'm a weirdo. I'd rather have an older Jeep than a newer Jeep. That's how I am. I prefer a certain body style because that's how crazy I am. But I would prefer a 2000 to a 2004 Jeep rather than a 2023 Jeep. Though they are pretty and they have a lot of gizmo and gadgets, I just like the older. And I know that my Jeep saved the fucking life out of both of us because it was steel. And I've seen these car accidents that these fiberglass cars just crunch up from hitting nothing. Literally nothing. And they're completely totaled. I want a car that I know I'm going to get in and it's going to save my fucking life, especially with these crazy people out on the road. They all don't know how to drive. I might know how to drive, but they don't know how to drive. I'm not trusting them. Sorry. But hey, that's a good reason for you to get a new car. Like I said, if I could, I would probably love a new car. But and that's what I say to him all the time, if I had a choice, I would have what I want, and it would be this. It would be an older car. We had the older one also, and have bought all the way up from there. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, once you find like a style that you like, that's like, I was talking about this with Jake today. It's like, that was like my brother. He loved the Saab. And he went from like an old Saab and went and got another year newer, another year newer, another year newer. And he just kept getting Saabs. And now he's on like the truck phase of his life. Then now he'll have anything that's a truck. But trucks, listen, he had, what was your truck? 2018? 17. And that was 2020 that he had that. And
it was an F-250 XLT.
An F-250 XLT, as he just said. But that he got into, like, I wouldn't say that was a big accident. You barely bumped the car in front of you. And that,
What do you mean it barely bumped the car in front of me?
You pushed the car in front of you a little. It wasn't like I wouldn't consider that a terrible accident.
I hit him at like 50-something miles an hour.
I don't think it was 50-something miles an hour.
Pulling a trailer.
He tried to slam on the brakes, but
Guy cut me off.
Yeah, the guy cut him off. He tried to slam on the brakes, and he ended up plowing into him. But that truck was demolished. Like, the front end of that truck was crunched in. And when I saw that accident, when I got there, I thought he was, like, severely freaking injured, dead, anything. Like, I knew he wasn't dead because he called me. But, like, I flew there. I, like, passed his boss on the way there, flying to go to that accident. And when I saw it, I thought for sure, like, he was going to be worse off than what he was. And it was more that the car was just fiberglass and it crunched all the way in. It was aluminum. Excuse me. Let me use the right terminology. He's a Ford. Jake's a Ford guy, and my dad's a Chevy man. So I'm like, when stuff happens with the Ford, I'll call my dad up and be like, hey, Dad, guess what happened to the Ford? And he's always like, what? Found it on the road dead? Yep, this is what happened. Because I've always had Chevys in my dad. My dad always had a Chevy. So it's weird that, like...
I like all American made.
You do. Because we have a Chevy Tahoe. So we still have Chevy. And then we have a Ford truck. So... we balance it out. Oh, the older Silverados, they are amazing. Yes. And they are built like a rock for sure. Yeah, no. I love the Silverados. I did actually have a Ford pickup truck myself. Actually, I shouldn't even say that because I had the Ford Ranger at one point too. Though I was like a Chevy girl because of my dad. I do like the Ford Mustangs. That I would take brand new. You can give me a brand new Ford Mustang any day. I'll take that brand new any day. That I'll take new. Oh my God. So one of the Ferrari that Michael B. Jordan fucking was driving and got into an accident last night in LA. He like barely hit a parked car and that thing was totaled.
Michael Jordan?
Not Michael Jordan, the basketball player, the newer Michael Jordan, like the younger Michael Jordan. He was in.
Is it his son?
I think it might be his son. It's Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan. He was in, what was that movie? Where's Jugs when I need her? Jugs was telling me earlier. Hold on, I'll get the news article. Because I saw the Ferrari accident and I was like, ooh, that must be somebody important if it's a Ferrari in LA. And then Jugs posted it today, I believe. Yeah. Actually, it was somebody else that posted it, but Jugs replied, yeah, Michael B. Jordan reportedly crashed Ferrari into parked Kia in Hollywood. And I was like, I saw that Ferrari all bunched up last night in the live. The old Pat So that's a great grandma story for you. That's one of the stories she tells over and over. My grandfather loved my grandmother so much. And the day that my grandmother had that first child, which was a son, my uncle, my grandfather bought my grandmother a Ford Mustang. And that was back in the 60s. And it was a 64. And it was the same year that they came out. And my grandmother's like, why you bought me a brand new car? Like, because I gave you a son. That's just how my grandfather was. Like, he was just he was the Prince Charming of all Prince Charmings. And that Mustang is still in our family. And my uncle, the one that actually gave my grandfather the first child, that uncle, he actually has the Mustang that was my grandmother's, that my grandfather bought. He restored it with my other uncle, and it's beautiful. It's a 64. It's beautiful. I love that Mustang. If only one day I could have a chance to own it, which I probably won't, because I'm just... At that point, I'm the goddaughter. I could still, somehow, I want it so bad. It's so beautiful. That Mustang is so beautiful. I have plenty of photos, actually, that I could show you guys. But it's so beautiful. And it's just crazy that it's still in the family, that it's still lasted all these years. And amazing. Ooh, the Explorers were great. There you go. When Sadie starts driving, Olivia will be in school and I'll get them. Ooh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Perfect. See? You got it worked out, Jenny. That's how I would do it. That works beautifully. Stop. Oh, Pat. I'm surprised she's not in here, actually. Your husband's the same exact way. See? It has bought my last 2 cars for your birthday. Oh, my gosh. Oh, if only. No. Listen, I know Jake would totally be that same way if we had money like that. Maybe one day in our life. If I gave you a child, would you buy me a car?
No.
He said no. Damn, I lost out on that one. Now the hater's really gonna think he loves me. Oh my God, we died for hours. No, it's not the dark blue one. It's a maroon one. The red maroon. Oh, it's a beauty. I'll have to show you, Pat. I'll have to show you. I mean, like, gorgeous to a T. And, like, even now, like, to think, like, how my grandparents were, even though he bought it for her, my grandfather drove them everywhere. Yeah, like, she had the car probably during the day and all of that. But that's when, like, she started having babies after babies and she ended up with the station wagon. She was telling us the story the other day that she got pulled over. She actually, Pat, you'll like this. She goes, guess what I found? I'm like, what? So she pulls out this envelope, and in the envelope is like this little news article. And I'm like, all right, let me read this. So I'm reading it, and it's the police blotter of the week and who got arrested. And I'm reading it, and I'm like, oh, Graham, that's your name. I said, what did you do? Like, come on. Like, what did you do? She's like, well, I was going around the corner over there, and I was doing 30, and the cop pulled me over. I was like, okay. Well, apparently, one, she didn't have her license on her, so she had the cop let her go to the house, because she was only not even a couple blocks away from the house, to get her license to go back, which cops nowadays would never do that. But she had, like, what? She said 10 kids in her station wagon, and she was telling the kids, duck down, the cop. She was taking all of the neighborhood kids from summer camp back home in her station wagon. So my grandmother was breaking the law. She was speeding 5 miles over the speed limit, and she had 10 kids in the car. I'm like, oh my God, Graham. Of course you would get in trouble for that. Like, of all things. Having too many kids in the car and speeding. And like, this is why I'm worried. You don't believe me. She was, and what's funny was she was 36. So she was the same age as I was when that happened. And I was like, I need to save this news article forever. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's still in the envelope. So I want to take copies. I want to make copies of it so I have it. But I like want to do something like, it's kind of funny. Like if you knew my grandmother, like God sent to, like, to think the crazy things that she's done and gotten away with. That was just one of them. Right? That's good. That's good enough for him. He doesn't even want one. But he's giving me one because I want one. So we compromise.
What?
Having a baby. One and done. Because you don't even want kids, but I do. And that's the compromise. One and done. We'll take one and we'll be done. I like it just the two of us. Don't get me wrong. I can like probably see the two of us together till we're fucking old and angry. Like these old people are. I tell my grandmother's always like, oh, Betty said this and Betty said that. I said, well, they got nothing else to do, Graham. She's like, I don't understand why they're so grumpy. I'm like, because they got nothing else to do. So when I'm old and grumpy, I'll feel the same way you did. But one and done. That's the deal. So we'll go from that. I don't think I can do it twice. Nor do I want to. I hear it's a bitch. Yes, maroon. But I was like, what? When I saw the article, I was like, were you in the Mustang? And she was like, no, it was actually the station wagon. And I was like, oh, okay. That's because then she was like, yeah, 10 kids. I'm like, how did you fit 10 kids in that car? And then when she said it was the station wagon, I was like, okay, makes more sense now. My grandmother had an unlock. Like, she tells stories how, like, she used to, like, blow the whistle for my uncles and my mom to come home, and because they would play in this area, and all the neighborhood kids would come flying out too, because if my grandmother was blowing the whistle, that meant, like, it was time for them to go inside. Just she has crazy stories, and that's what I want to capture, Pat, is those crazy fun stories that she tells me that I will never stop wanting to hear because they're just too good. So, and I would love to share them with you guys, especially you. I know you would love them. I know Jenny would love them. Like, so many people would love them. And there's so much more than just some stupid internet drama bullshit. And that's why if I do it, I'm going to do it for my members. At least then my members can hear it. And if any of those bitches take it for my members only, then I'll just have to do what I have to do, because you're taking then not only copyrighted work, but things that are under a membership, which is worse breaking of TOS because it's behind a paywall. So unfortunately, that's just how we'll have to do it when I do it. So yes, you do. And I'll make sure that happens for sure, Pat. You'll understand then the second you talk to her where I get a lot of who I am from. Like, the more I hang out with my grandmother too, it's like the more that I just notice, like, I get a lot from her, like a lot of stuff, like even like food wise, like the things that she doesn't eat and I don't eat. Like, she doesn't eat a lot of meat, like, but like she likes beef, but she doesn't really like pork chops. And I'm the same way. We don't really like turkey. We don't like ham. And it's like, I get a lot from her that I didn't realize that I did get from her, which is a great thing because she's a wonderful person. And if I could be like anybody, I would like to be like her. I don't like pork chops either. He likes pork chops, so I'll make them for him. but I'm not a pork chop fan. My cat likes pork chops, so they eat together. Like these two, she likes steak. I'm not a big steak person. So when he makes steak, him and the cat are eating steak. Like my grandmother doesn't eat steak, but she'll buy steak because she knows he likes steak and then give it to him. Like crazy things like that. But it is getting a little late, and I do want to watch a little bit of The Real Housewives before I end up falling asleep. I had so much fun, guys, and I do want to plan to do more lives. Hopefully after Vlogmas 2, we can get on a steady schedule and figure it out, like which day during the weekend is the best, Friday or Saturday for a game night. But I am going to start doing like at least one live during the week. I don't know if it's going to be, I'm thinking probably Thursday would be probably better for me, but we'll see how it goes. But I had so much fun with every one of you, and I hope you all have a great night, and I will get in touch with you, Jenny, and I will get in touch with you, Pat, and everyone else. I love you. Thank you for coming by. Liz, I will see you where I see you, girl. I see you everywhere. I love it. Have a wonderful night, and stay warm on these YouTube streets because it's fucking chilly out there and people are going crazy. So stay clear of the crazy ones. Bye, everyone.